with almost 10,000 streams. You can see 3603 right there. What's happening, everybody? It's your boy LD. I'm back with a video. This one's gonna be a little bit more relatable for everybody. I know everybody who's rapping, starting off with music, whatever it is, whether it's like rock and roll, I don't even know, don't even care. This is all about DistroKid and how much they pay small artists. So as you know, DistroKid is a distributor, and I'm sure that's why you're here. You already know about it, but you want to know how much money you're gonna make as an artist. So a lot of these videos that I see people posting are like, you know, 10 million views, whatever. It's like YouTube, like how much money I make, and it's like them talking about, oh, I made 3 million, I had 3 million views this month. Like, it's hard to relate to that, right? So this is a like small artist edition of it. So right here you can see I've got, these are my boys, GPS, JB, and Rocco. They really aren't like, they don't do anything crazy. Like, they haven't really been posting a lot. It's not like they've been promoting on social media a ton. They're just kind of here hanging out right now. They're just kind of chilling. They got into music for a minute, but they haven't really done too much activity recently. So that's why we're taking a look at this. And you can see the numbers here aren't anything too crazy. So we're gonna get right into this though. But GPS JB has dropped 3 things pretty much. You have your album, and then 2 singles, right? So he dropped his 10-track album. One of a couple of the songs got Rocco on them or something like that, I think. But they work together. I work with them. Basically, he dropped a 10-track album, a single, and then another single recently. So that's what we're gonna look at. And then I'll show you Rocco, who just kind of started and hasn't really gotten many plays yet. So if we come over to stats, that's the first thing we're gonna see. Let's go ahead and select the album, right? Let's start with that. So if you look at this Spotify stats, and as you can see in the last year, he's got almost 10,000 plays, 9,240. So in the last 2 months, about half of that, right? And then in the last 7 days, for whatever reason, it's 2 plays. Let's go ahead and see how much the album, or how much all of his stuff has generated. So this isn't all JB, this is a little bit of this is Rocco's, but not very much at all. So this, we're just gonna consider all these plays the GPS JBs, right? So overall, almost 20,000. As we can see, we can look at the graphs and whatever, but what you wanna know is how much that makes, right? So we're gonna go to the bank, and right now, they owe us $42.65. I can break that down right here with the service, and you can see what's going on, right? So Apple Music owes $11.12, Spotify owes us $26.03, and then I got a referral, right? So when you on DistroKid, you can refer people to sign up, and you'll make $5. They get a discount. It's a win for everybody. DistroKids get their people, so you know it's nice. So that adds up to $42. You can subtract 5 from that, so we're looking at like $37.65 for about 10,000. I think. Let me see what that actually comes out to. Here we go. This is it right here. So a total of 10,000 plays. We're looking at about $37.65, right? Because you subtract the $5. Rocco with 215 streams all time. These are all time streams. $1.62. With almost 10,000 streams, you can see 3603 right there. So these numbers can give you an idea of how much you make. And if you break it down, like let's say we make $37 in 10,000 plays, right? And 5,000 plays, you would expect about $18.50. That would be half of that. But you can see by song, right? So this will give you a more in-depth kind of look at it, right? So like I said, with the logic that 5,000 plays gives you about $18.50, we can expect 2,500 plays to give us around $9.25, and it adds up here, right? But you can see it depends on which platform people are streaming on, how much they listen to it, if they're premium or not. It's all dependent on what's going on with the platforms that people are listening to. So like I said, it should be around 2,500 bucks, and that adds up $9.25 right there. That's on his single. All right. So you can expect with about 3,000 plays, almost $10. You know what I'm saying? So you can see how that would be pretty profitable depending on how well you're doing, right? So if you're thinking, okay, 3,000 plays is $10, 30,000 plays should be $100, right? And then if we go over to our bank again and see the total, 30,000 plays is 10 times more than 3,000. Therefore, we should be making 10 times more than $10, right? So $100 for 30,000 plays is what it would be, right? But when you break it down, these are the earnings. I know you guys want to see this. I know you guys want to know how much you're going to get paid for music, what you can expect. Songs that haven't got much are like Facts right here, old school shit, Columbus. And you can see around 100 plays doesn't really give you much. So if you're a artist with no momentum, with no, if you don't have a social media account that's very big, you can see how hard it is to get off the ground. And that's why I think that starting local and having, getting yourself out there is so important. I think one of my favorite things to tell people is to do features for free, and that's not just so you can screw yourself over. That's so that you can get off the ground and get your music out there. So if you're on a track and you do really well, and people listen to the track, and if they like it, they're gonna come over to your stuff. You know what I'm saying? And even if it's a small person, even if they get 1,000 plays per song, maybe 250 plays per song. If even 50 people hear your verse and like it, and even think about it, maybe even only 10 might come to your page, but that's 10 more people that you didn't have. And if you have like 100 people on average listening to your music, that's 10 more. That's 10%. That's a good number. You want to keep growing like that. You want to get as many people as you can. So I always say features for free, great way to do it. You always be shouting out everybody on social media. You know, you want to spread the love, and they'll show it back to you most of the time, depending on who it is. You know what I'm saying? So if you find about people in your local area, local rappers, local musicians that are like, you know, small, medium, whatever, and they're showing love to other people, show them some love, and they might show it back, and you might get some more publicity and stuff. So keep that in mind. These are the numbers right here. As you can see, it all depends on how much you care about it, right? If you grind all the time, post music nonstop, you're doing videos, you're doing all this, and you're not growing much, you're gonna have to keep going with it, or you're gonna have to change something that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think you're gonna make the money back that you put into this, because making music is very expensive, and that's what people don't understand. People who just listen to music, they don't get that. So showing support is great, but I hope this helps you guys out. If you want to see more videos like this, breakdowns and stuff, I can do it, and we can break down numbers and stuff and think about ideas on how to grow and whatnot. But DistroKid pays out alright. I think they all pay out the same, just depends on the platform. If you guys enjoyed the video and you found this useful and it helped you get an understanding of the numbers, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I hope you guys all have a good day and this information helped you out. Peace.
All this motherfucking money got me crazy. You thought I forgot about us? I know that you know I don't fold under pressure.